morning with the 9 particular purposes for which tsatsa may especially be made, or to which they may be dedicated, according to the glorious Lord Atisha. The way to do this is that when you make the tsatsa, you make a dedication, prayers, and aspirations for the accomplishment of that particular aim, whichever of the 9 it is. And that will cause that aim to be accomplished. So that is an explanation of the benefits of the tsatsa, that they bring the accomplishment of these various aims. Next, we turn to the procedure for making tsatsa. There are elaborate procedures for this that are to be learned from the various tantras of the old and new traditions. And if you want to do it in an elaborate way, then Chame Rinpoche says you'll find those explanations there. Here he says, I'm going to explain a simple way to make tsatsas that will be helpful to everyone. In other words, that doesn't require massive amounts of knowledge or ritual ability or training. In the direct instructions of the Great Compassionate One, according to the tradition of the Bhikshuni Lakshmi, it is taught that the mantra for digging the earth that will be used in the tsatsa, for blessing the earth to be used, for kneading the material, for placing it into the mold, for removing it from the mold, and for requesting the actual deities to take up residence within the completed tsatsa, as for the blessing or consecration of the completed tsatsa. The mantras for all of these are all the same. You can use the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum for all of these stages, to accompany all of these stages, starting with digging the earth and ending with the consecration of the tsatsa. And this is not only taught by the Bhikshuni Lakshmi. We also find the same advice in the summarized quintessence Mahakarunika Tantra and the Mahakarunika Guhyasamaja Tantra, in which it says that to perform all stages of the making of a tsatsa while reciting the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum Shri is sufficient, that no other different mantras are needed. Next is the visualization to be done while making the tsatsa. First of all, the clay or material from which you are going to form it should be imagined to be a mountainous pile of the 5 types of jewels. The mold for the tsatsa, and particularly the empty cavity within the mold before the clay is introduced, should be thought of as the Dharmakaya. The formed clay that's been kneaded as the Sambhogakaya, and the tsatsa that is fully formed and brought out from the mold as the Nirmanakaya. Then, viewing the tsatsa after you've removed it from the mold, think of it as of the nature of jewels and the size of Mount Meru. And within the vase, in the center